Hello. So, hopping on. Yes, I'm wearing a Halloween Scentsy shirt because I threw it on. Um, and I mean, to be honest with you, I sometimes wear these things like all year round, so it doesn't really matter. Who cares? It could be Halloween whenever the heck you want it to be. Why does it always have to be in October? Anyway, I am going over, this is my February uh Scentsy Club. So this is my February boxes here. I have two because I decided to do two different ones this season or this month. Because, all right, so January. Every January, we have what's called Bring Back My Bar. Okay. So Bring Back My Bar, what is that? That is basically, there are 25 different waxes that are brought back for a short time. Those 25 are voted on. So typically, every Bring Back My Bar cycle, they will have, during the current Bring Back My Bar returning scents, they will bring voting in for like the next one. So this was the winter one. So whenever we're going for Bring Back My Bar winter, you're going to vote for those in the summer. When it is Bring Back My Bar winter already, you're going to vote for the summer Bring Back bars, okay? So we just had voting for that last month. Super exciting. Already got the results in. Not going to share those right now because we want to wait, okay? We want to wait a little bit. But Bring Back My Bar. So aside from the voting, these are the voted 25 back in, okay? And during 1 month, just 1 month. So that could be 30 days, it could be 31 days, depending on when it's brought back. But they're there for 30 days typically. So 1 month, just one. They're only back for that 1 month, and you only have that 1 month to purchase them or to add them to Club, okay? What is Club? So Club is our loyalty program. It is completely free. It is super beneficial if you have a fragrance that you fall in love with. I mean, who here literally just falls in love with something and then the next thing you know, it's discontinued? It happens to me all the time and I cannot stand it. Because you know how hard it is to find something that works for you, that you love, and that you want to continue getting, but then it's discontinued. It happened to me with one of my favorite toothpastes whenever I was a teenager. Literally. Like, I found out it was discontinuing and I literally bought every last bit of stock that Target had because that was the only place that had it left. So it was upsetting. And I literally had about a year and a half's worth of toothpaste because I loved it. I loved the toothpaste. It worked for me. It was amazing. And yeah, I mean, I'm weird like that. But, oh, I have a delivery. Perfect. Anyway, but I actually, where was I? Had a delivery from FedEx. More than likely, it might be another Scentsy box. I got no clue. I don't see it, but either way, knocked on the door. But yeah, so I fell in love with the toothpaste, so I needed it, and I was like, what the heck? So I'm weird. I'm weird like that, okay? You fall in love with something, you just gotta have it, and you just gotta stock up on it. But for Club, you don't have to worry about that so much with your waxes. So if you love a fragrance, add it to Club, okay? It's the loyalty program. Just go ahead and add it, and you're done, okay? So add it there. You'll get it for life for as long as you want to get it, okay? So these 2 boxes here are what my husband and I put in club. We already have one, so that's 1 box. We already have 1 box that is literally our club that we use for any of our favorites. We're like, okay, this is our favorites. We are leaving these in club because 1, we're going to get them made for us no matter if they discontinue from the website, no matter if they sell out from the website, and they're always going to, like, Scentsy will make them for us for as long as they are in our club. So even if they don't return the next catalog, even if they're a limited time only club, because you'll get it for life. Now there's other perks for club that you will get as a customer. Consultants don't get the certain perks. We get paid off of it, okay? So we get paid off of our own Scentsy Clubs. We get paid off of our own orders. Insert income disclosure. I'll have the link below. But we get paid off of all the orders that we get. So we don't need any other perks. You guys get the perks of enjoying further discounts in club, okay? So anytime that you spend money on club, if you have a club box, first of all, it's free to be part of. You're only paying for what you put in it. So if you put 2 bars in it, cool. You're only paying for those 2 bars, shipping and tax. That's it. You take those 2 bars out because you're like, oh, I have enough of it, or I didn't like them like I thought I would. Then you take them out and you're not charged anything. Okay? So, ta-da. It's great. But you also get points per dollar that you spend. So if you spend $1, you get a point. Spend $6, you get 6 points. Spend 30, you get 30 points. Now, speaking of $30, if you spend $30 in club, you get an automatic 10% off, okay? So it's amazing. It's great. So either way, I'm going to get started. There's so many things and rabbit holes I could go down about club, but I'm going to dive into ours and kind of just explain as I'm going through. Sorry guys, like my nose gets stuffy at night, and then like whenever I wake up, it's like it can't figure itself out. Anyway, so first box here is our personal club that we have everything in it that we love. We love these scents. These are our favorite scents. These are the scents that were like, if they would literally leave, and they did. Some are returning, but others are completely gone. Like they are no longer available, and they can only come back if they're voted back, okay? So no longer available. But we were like, okay, if these leave, or when these leave, are we going to be insanely upset? So that's what our box is, all right? So that's what our box is. I'm going to go through it. So right now, I'm going to go through just a little bit here. So, I'm going to quickly explain through this. Angel Experiment 624, okay? This one was a limited time only scent. It's come back twice, but this has been in our club since I think 2021 or 2022. The first time that Stitch products came back, okay? Disney, Lilo, and Stitch. So the first time that it came back, they brought Angel in, and I fell in love with this. This one smells like candy, okay? It smells like cotton candy whenever it's warmed. It smells like sweet tarts whenever it's in solid form. But it smells absolutely amazing, and I love it. So I was like, I cannot live without this scent. I have so many of these, and I still won't take it out of my club. But I love it. So I was like, this is going in club. FYI, newsflash, this is coming into our catalog for spring summer 2024. So starting March 1st, this will be available in our catalog. awesome. It's still staying in my club. It ain't leaving. All right, so coconut pumpkin pie and perk me up. Okay, coconut pumpkin pie smells absolutely amazing. Perk me up smells just like the coffee shop that my mom used to take us to. I think it was in the mall. Whenever I was a kid, we would go into that coffee shop, and this, as soon as I smelled it, I was like, oh my God, this took me back. It took me back to that coffee shop that had the cookie straws or whatever. Like, you can buy them now, but like they had those. And then I remember whenever I walked in, it must have been around Halloween, because whenever I walked in, I remember seeing, and this brought me back to it, I remember seeing a chocolate like witch on a stick. So like just somebody made a chocolate candy, and that's what I remembered, is that chocolate witch. So that's what I remembered, and it took me back. That's the thing about fragrances. You don't realize sometimes until you smell something and it triggers a memory. And fragrance memory is so strong. It is so insanely strong that it can unlock memories that you forgot you had. So that did it. Coconut pumpkin pie, absolutely amazing. It just smells amazing. So I was like, heck yeah, I'm leaving it in my club. But bring back bars. That's what those were. Bring back bars. Now we have pink berry fluff, red, white, and berry pie, and Palo Santo and cinnamon. Now, pink berry fluff, this was an Easter collection one from last year, okay? So that one was an LTO. What's an LTO? Limited time only product, okay? Limited time only. This was a limited time only. Fell in love with it. Was like, okay, I know this is leaving at the end of the month. I'm gonna keep it. So it went in my club. Red, white, and berry pie. This was a scent of the month. I think in 2022 or 2021. One of those years. But it was amazing, and I'm telling you right now that whenever it's warmed, it literally smells like a berry pie. It makes me hungry every single time. It's amazing. I love it. This was something that I was like, all right, I know this is leaving in a couple months. This has to go in my club because it's to die for. So I was like, it's going in there. Palo Santo and cinnamon. This is in the current catalog. This is leaving at the end of the month. There we go. This is leaving at the end of the month. And there's a reason I put it in here. Typically, I wouldn't put a scent like this in club. I wouldn't even buy it, okay? Just gonna be honest. Because sometimes, like, these scents are more my husband's line. And I mean, if it were just me doing this, I wouldn't get it. But the last time they had a Palo Santo type of fragrance, it was awful. I'm gonna just be honest. It was awful. So I was like, I am not gonna like this. I'm not gonna like it. It's Palo Santo. I'm not gonna like it. So I just never really tried it. Then I was putting the scent stickers. I get scent stickers every season. I was putting that in, and I just got a whiff. And I'm like, that scent smells extremely familiar. Memory unlocked. And it hit me. It smelled just like my pap. It smelled just like my pap. Mind you, my pap passed away as of August last year. He passed away, I think 1-2 years ago. I'm awful at that. Like, it goes so fast. So it should have been 2 years, I think, as of August. I could be wrong because, again, time went too fast, and it's just, time moves weird when somebody passes sometimes. But it reminded me of him, and I was like, you know, I have to confirm it. I have to confirm it. So I asked my mom, I asked my aunt, I was like, hey, can you smell this and tell me what it reminds you of? And they confirmed it with me that 100% it smells like Stetson. My pap wore Stetson, and that's what I associate this with. It smells just like my pap, and I'm like, you know what? This is not gone yet, but I know it will be. I'm snagging this. This is going in my club. I can't put the room spray in my club to keep it forever. I can't put the scent circles. I can't put any of that in my club to keep forever, but I can keep this forever. So I can put this wax bar in there and keep it forever. And whenever I need just something, I will put it in my warmer and I will remember my pap. Because that's important. When you find a fragrance that has that much memory where it's like, oh my God, this smells like my pap. Whenever I need a little bit of a pick-me-up or a comfort for a second, put this in my pap. So I was like, this is scent memory, y'all. This is scent memory. Find a fragrance that gives you a memory or that reminds you of somebody. If it does, put it in club, because I'm telling you that fragrance is not going to be there forever, but you can make it be there for you forever. Okay? So, moving on. Starburst Sky. By the way, this is coming out as body products in March. Okay, so the new spring summer, this is coming in March. So excited. I already got it because we get early access as consultants. So already got it. Already got it as the body. Love it. I haven't tried the hand soap yet, but I'm gonna tell you, I have a cat hair on my nose. I'm gonna tell you right now, I love the hand cream. I love our hand cream anyway, but I love the hand cream and I love the body wash. So I can't wait to try the hand soap, but we're not emptying our other hand soap yet, so can't try it just yet. But this has been in our club since, I think it came out last year. Yeah, last year. So it's been in there since last year. Jack's Obsession, and since we're speaking of that as well, so Jack's Obsession and Halloween Town, I already have this cover, so I might just make a magnet and give it to my mom. If you love a cover, by the way, make a magnet out of it. Just cut it and make a magnet. I'm excited because I'm definitely making a magnet out of mine. I might give this one to my mom, but because we are obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas. We just are. But I've been having these guys in my club since they came out in when I started 2020. So I started in 2020 and I've literally put these guys in my club. They've been in there since 2020. So I've been keeping them in there. I've been trying to get these special ones. So they've been staying in there. So I have a whole ton of them, but I've been trying to get the special ones here. So I'm excited because I got this one twice. And I'm still waiting for this one to give me a special one. We're going to sit and wait for that. Favorites. Okay. Winter. This came back just for a limited time only. Last, I think December. But that's been in there. Olaf Warm Hugs. Amazing. It smells fresh. It smells more like vanilla. It's a go-to for winter. We didn't have much of a winter this year, so I didn't really use too much of it, but it's a go-to for a winter time, okay? That's amazing. Comes back occasionally. It's come back like twice, but all right, Bring Back Bar. Another Bring Back Bar that just was here last, not this past one, but for the spring summer Bring Back this last summer. So summer of 2023. So I needed it. I was like, this is going in there. Vanilla is one of my favorites. So vanilla cream had to be in Club, okay? And French Kiss. So French Kiss has been, again, scent memory. Sorry, guys. French Kiss has been in Club for me since 2020. Since fall, winter, bring back bar 2020. So, well, 2020 or 2021. Either way, it's been, it could have been summer too, because no, it was definitely fall, winter. Sorry, I started this in August of 2020. So yeah, this one, I smelled it and I immediately remembered my mom's makeup bag. So I was like, all right, this one's staying because it reminds me of my mom's makeup bag, which means it reminds me of my mom. She's still here, but I said, I'm keeping this because I'm gonna want this someday. I'm gonna want it someday and want to keep it and want to remember and everything. So I need to keep it. So it's been in there. It's actually one of the ones that has been in there since I started Scentsy, and it has not left. I've switched other ones out because I'm like, well, I'm tired of this scent, or I have too many of them, so I don't want them anymore. Like, yeah. So this is the OG. This is the one that's been in my club. This is the one that started my club, okay? Just saying. And another reason to be part of club is the exclusive bricks. This is as big as my face, okay? This is also way bigger than these guys. This is 5.5 of these, okay? Big blocks. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how the heck am I supposed to use that? First of all, a big block like this typically is not going to really fit so much in your standard warmer. It is a little big. It's a little more than four of these. So, well, 4 of these blocks. Sorry, I should have specified 4 of these blocks. It could be a little bigger than that, but it can fit depending on how deep your dish is. However, don't worry. You cut these, okay? I've had a lot of people message me and be like, bricks are too big. I don't know how to use it. It's not going to fit in my... Guys, you cut these. You take it out. You open this. It's sometimes hard to open. You open this. Oh, it broke. Anyway, it's all right. It broke actually perfectly right down in half. So awesome. Anyway, this is sugar cookie. So, but yeah, you take this out. Since mine actually broke down the middle, it's easier now. So all I need to do is take the half out. But you would take it out. You would take a block, cut it in half, or cut it in half this way and half this way. And now you've got enough. You've got enough. Like if you cut it in half, that works for 2 standard warmers. If you cut it in half, like, or chunks like this, or even in half and then in half, one of those quarters is perfect for a mini warmer. You cut these to size. These guys, you just take it out. You break it. 1 block goes into a mini warmer. Up to 4 blocks go into a standard, okay? So these you don't really need to cut to size. These you do. These you cut to size. These last you much, much longer. There's 8 in here. So you either get 8 uses for a mini warmer, or you get 1, 2, 3, 4 to 2, like 2 to 4 uses for standard warmers. Okay, so you can get up to 8 uses, 2 uses, or 4 uses out of this. This one, you can literally get a month, 2 months, depending on how often you use it. So big, great investment, all right? You can get these on Club. I tend to get $60 worth in regular bars and then do this as my half off, or I do a whiff box as half off, okay? So there's that. All right, so that's done with these guys. I'm just gonna scoot these over. The ones that I had in there that were bring back bars from this past bring back bar, why did I put them in there? I put them in there because I was like, you know what? I haven't been able to try these yet. I haven't been able to try them yet. Sometimes I'll get the whole thing in advance and sniff them in like December and tell you guys what it is. But I stopped investing in that. And I just decided, okay, I'm going to invest in the ones that I want to try. I added the ones that I wanted to try in January to my club. Now, the first one that I just went through is my quarterly. This is the one that I get every 3 months, okay? Sometimes it changes, sometimes it doesn't. But this one in particular, I put in my bi-monthly club. So that means I had 2. I actually have had 3 clubs at one point, and I will have 3 again, just different. So this particular one, I actually did, and it is the bring back bars from this last January. I said, these are what I want to try. I added them to my club, and I was like, all right, so I'm going to get these in February. Got them in February. Here's why I recommend that. Because if you cannot grab them in January, you can't try them yet, but you want to. Add them to a club, get them at a later date. That's what I did. I added them to my club because I couldn't get them last month, so I added them to bi-monthly, and I said, all right, I'm going to try these in February. When I get paid again, it's going to come out. I'm going to try these in February. Here they are. I'm trying them. These are the ones that I want to sniff. So I figured that and I'm not going to sniff them now because it's just going to take too long. But these are the ones that I wanted to sniff. And I was like, you know what? Here they are. I got them. They're in this box. I'm going to go try them. So there's a whole bunch in here. I picked a whole bunch of them. And I was like, all right, I'm going to try these guys. I'm going to do like a little test of them. So I have all these in here, and I'll do another video for that. But I have all these in here. So I added those to club because, hey, why not? Why not have these in club? Because now I can try them risk-free. I could try them risk-free. I don't have to worry about them leaving. They're in my club. If I fall in love with one of them, I'm going to keep them there. So that is for another video. Because this one is about 30 minutes. So I'm going to start a whole nother video. And if you want to see it, then you can go ahead and click the link that's in the description, because I will add a link there for that. But yeah, thanks for joining me for this portion of it. And then I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.